about to go try this restaurant that was literally recommended by everyone. Let's go. People on TikTok really love to hype up a place, don't they? Don't get me wrong, this restaurant was not bad at all, but it was for sure overhyped. For starters, I literally waited 2 hours to get seated, which left me no choice but to stroll to a nearby coffee shop that just so happened to have a DJ and 2-for-1 carajillos. I don't know if that's a sign from the universe, but I sure took it as one. Once it was time to be seated, I still had to wait for the table. So when they offered me a drink while I waited, I couldn't say no. I mean, who am I to decline a mezcal? Absolutely nobody. Guys, I think I waited a total of 3 hours until the first bite of food entered my mouth, and it wasn't until the third round of food that I realized that mostly everything they serve here is on a tortilla, and that's why it's called expendio de maíz. Also, another thing that I didn't know is that every round does cost money. Like, I don't know why I had this thought in my head that they had like a set price and you just kept getting rounds of food and like buffet style. I didn't do my research. Another thing actually is that you can only pay cash, and nowhere was I told that. So keep that in mind. Now, one thing that I was going to make sure is that I was gonna take advantage, right? I waited 3 hours. This was the first meal I was having all day. So you better believe that I was like, I am going to get my money's worth and get as many rounds of food in. And this was before I knew they were gonna charge me for every round of food. This was definitely the most expensive meal I've had in Mexico City so far. And it's not like, well, no, actually I do eat a lot, but this was about 1,000 pesos, which I believe is almost $60. So would I recommend this place? Honestly, no. I think that you can find way better food for less money, and I just really think this place was overhyped. Don't get me wrong, I think the concept is cool. You show up, there's no set menu. Not even the servers know what the chefs are gonna make. They just whip it up. Also seat you with like random people. But I definitely think this was one of those places that was way too overhyped on TikTok, and yeah, I think that you could skip out on this one.